Grab those stretchy pants.
Yes,
You're going to need them on this Thanksgiving morning. Thanks for waking up with us. Happy Thanksgiving to you. We want to show you a live look over downtown Indianapolis this morning. Less windy than yesterday. That's the headline, and that's the good news as you get your holiday started. I'm Sam in for Julia today, along with Julia and Matt. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you
guys.
and all of you at home, probably getting the meals ready and prepped. Hopefully have the turkey in if you're an early lunchtime Thanksgiving today. But we're glad you're with us. So much with the parade, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on the air here, and then the noon show, you'll be there, and then the dog show, 1 o'clock. We're so excited. So much going on.
A lot going on, so the weather's important for us today.
Yeah.
Better than yesterday, though.
Yeah, at least it won't be howling.
Yeah.
You know, you were just listening to the wind yesterday through the window. Was your house shaking?
Yes.
Mine felt like it was
Windows,
shaking.
You know
a
those
little bit,
vents
yes.
in the ceiling? I kept hearing like those vents move. I was
All
like,
the time.
what is that?
All the time.
Yeah.
So my neighbor, right before it got cold, he cut his grass and some of the leaves kind of chop it up real good. I haven't. My leaves are everywhere.
Yeah.
They're gone now. I didn't have to do nothing because
No
the wind
raking
cleared
this
away.
year.
That's great. Hey, let's talk about your forecast today. It is cold and it's mostly cloudy. It was just cold yesterday. It's going to be cold today. But the one piece of good news we have is that it won't be as breezy. You're not going to blow away, but it will still be windy. We'll still have gusts 25 to 30 miles per hour throughout the day today. Right now we're sitting at 27, so we're actually about 10 to 15 degrees colder this morning than yesterday morning, and you feel it. Farther to the north, upper 20s from Noblesville to Kokomo, Anderson, we're included there, 30 in Richmond and in Connorsville. But you go westbound towards the Indy area, we're colder. 27 here in Indy, Zionsville, Avon, Brownsburg down to 29. Good morning in Carmel, and in Fishers 31 for the Arties, 28. Good morning in Greenwood, and more 30s the farther south you go from Bloomington to Brown County. Good morning in Seymour. We're holding on to that 32 as much as we can before we'll probably drop a couple more degrees. Wind chills this morning, teens and 20s. You feel the chill. It is going to be a cold Thanksgiving Day, coldest Thanksgiving Day since 2014, because I think in 2014 it was 31. But my goodness, the wind may make up for that, though. Gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Coming up, though, see that storm system on the left-hand side of your screen? That's coming in for the weekend. We're going to let you know how much snow we're expecting with the system trending a bit farther south. We've got that coming up. I do want to talk traffic, though, this morning. Good news, looking pretty good. It's honestly really quiet on the roads this morning. They could get a little bit busier right before the Thanksgiving hour, you know, later into the afternoon. But when they're in Avon, it's a cold but dry start. Dry in Greenfield this morning. You look along State Road 9, looking eastbound towards Newcastle and Richmond. Happy Thanksgiving. It's cold, bundle up, but you'll be able to go where you need to just fine. Roadways are dry. Julia?
All right. Yeah, it looks kind of quiet out there right now. Well, as Thanksgiving gets underway, we know the traveling across the Indiana will also be pretty big today.
And that means state agencies are not taking the day off. They are watching the roads because state police say they want safety to be every driver's priority. More cars equals more time travel, and they want all of us to plan ahead. And they are also stressing the need for drivers to be patient this holiday weekend. And DOT officials say they're working to make it easier for drivers during this holiday.
Any project that we have where we can safely lift some lane closures or open things back up, we're going to do that to allow for that increased traffic. Now, there are some major projects that we have that we're not able to lift those restrictions, but we're not going to do any new closures this week.
So that is some good news for drivers, and NDOT is also keeping an eye, they say, on the forecast just in case we get that dose of snow over the next couple of days.
We also have a warning from Metro Police against drunk driving during this holiday weekend. The department announced it is planning to conduct proactive protocols across the city for signs of impaired driving. They're also reminding people of rideshare deals and discounts being offered right now during this holiday weekend. Plus, Indigo is also offering fare-free services all day today, so buses will operate on a Sunday schedule. For more information, you can head over to WTHR.com.
There are so many options nowadays. Just don't drive. We hope not. Well, this morning we are getting some new details about a man shot and killed by IMPD officers in Johnson County this week.
We now know Robert Beto died after officers confronted him in a parking lot in Franklin while trying to serve a warrant. Investigators calling him a person of interest in a recent homicide. They say he was also wanted on domestic battery charges.
Those charges stemming from an incident in June of 2024 when police say Beto pulled a gun on his then wife, threatening to kill her in front of several children. But he was never arrested after running from police with that incident. But fast forward to this past Saturday when police were back at his home investigating a vandalism case and the shooting death of his neighbor. IMPD has not confirmed what homicide case they're considering Beto to be a person of interest in.
Developing this morning, IMPD is now investigating a deadly shooting on Indy's east side. We're told a man was found in a yard there near 21st and Emerson around 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Police say they took 2 persons of interest into custody for questioning, but later released them. So now they say they need your help. If you have any information about what happened here, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. You don't have to give your name. That number here on your screen, 317-262-TIPS.
Well, Indianapolis' first outdoor drinking district won overwhelmingly support in committee.
2 proposals got the green light from the Rules and Public Policy Committee on Tuesday. So the first one establishes the blueprint for the city, allowing future neighborhoods to opt in to being what's called a DORA district. The second establishes Irvington as the city's first DORA district.
So this will go to full council next Monday for a vote, but the Indiana Alcohol and Tobacco Commission has to give the green light after it passes. Councilors hope to have Irvington's DORA up and running by St. Patty's Day of 2026.
I think a lot of people would appreciate that timing there. A DORA allows you, of course, if you're 21 and older, to purchase alcohol from one business and then carry it outside into another. The drink does have to be in a special cup and be within those boundaries, something we'll keep an eye on.
Well, volunteers, they are already busy. They were up bright and early at Ivy Tech helping cook Thanksgiving meals and package them up for people who need them right here in Indianapolis.
This is a tradition in and of itself for so many people. And this morning we are getting a look inside at all the magic happening right now. Marina Silva is at the Ivy Tech Community College this morning. Marina, it's busy. How's it going?
Good morning, ladies. Yes, it is busy. Just look at how many volunteers are here. And I was talking to some of them. I think some of them were up as early as we are. Now, the Moselle Sanders Foundation is providing Thanksgiving meals to people here in Indianapolis. And it takes more than 1,000 volunteers to make this happen. I'm here with one of many of them. Michelle, good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Great. So tell me, what are you doing right now? You're already volunteering.
We are filling meal boxes. We are practicing singing early Christmas carols, and we're filling meal boxes. And we've got stuffing and turkey and green beans, and we've got desserts, cobblers, and rolls. So everybody hopefully will feel well fed and enjoy themselves.
So why do you volunteer?
Because it makes me happy. I like to help people. I love to be in the kitchen, and it's just nice to know other people can eat and feel good, and hopefully they have meals every day of the year, but Thanksgiving's a special one, so hopefully that they're enjoying themselves when they get
And
this.
this is a perfect volunteer assignment for you. Love being in the kitchen, love helping people.
I do.
Well, thank
I
you.
like being around kind people, and there's lots of great volunteers
There
here
are.
too. So.
Everybody's been so nice this morning. Well, thank you so much for joining us
you.
today. So again, there's more than 1,000 volunteers making this happen all across the city. The first trucks just left here with a lot of food ready to go to be able to get to those families for Thanksgiving and have a home-cooked meal. Ladies?
And Marina, this is quite the well-oiled machine, so we appreciate all their hard work. We'll see you again soon.
Well, also happening today, the 23rd annual Drumstick Dash. It starts this morning at 9 o'clock.
Less than 3 hours away now, 15,000 runners and walkers will take to the streets of Broad Ripple, all for a good cause. And yesterday we were able to catch up with many of them as they were picking up those all-important packets and
Gotta have 'em.
t-shirts. Many of them say this is about family tradition and giving back once again. I was there. I asked some of them about if they're worried about the weather this morning and running in that cold weather. Here's what they told me.
We're ready for any weather.
Colder running weather is good for runners, so we enjoy the colder weather.
And that pales in comparison to what people experiencing homelessness are going through on any given day. And so people know that, and they want to come out and support the cause.
So all the money from the Drumstick Dash helps feed, shelter, and care for Hoosiers experiencing homelessness.
So we want to give you a closer look at why some people dash. Some of them yesterday were telling me for families in need, to help others, to start the day with exercise. So if you want to get in on the Drumstick Dash, believe it or not, there is still time to register. You can show up this morning, register, and pick
Oh
up
boy,
those
no
packets.
excuses. You're
No
really
excuses.
putting it in. Okay, well, hopefully if you are running, you have a lot of fun. And we know it might not be as big as Carmel's, but tucked away off of Mass Ave in downtown is a market filled with holiday and historic magic.
Our photojournalist Virgil Price shows us what you can expect to see at the Athenaeum's Chris Kindlemarkt.
What we celebrate as Christmas is derived from German celebration. So St. Nikolaus was kind of the archetype of it all.
Very warm and exciting. Christmas is my favorite holiday, so it's definitely very emotional and fun.
When you come to these Chris Kindlemarks, whether it's here, Carmel, or any of the other ones in the markets, you just kind of get that feel. You get that kind of like, the heritage kind of starts to really kick in. Because you can't go wrong. Sausages with sauerkrauts. I think the big winner really is the raclette cheese sandwich, which is a warm melted cheese sandwich. It can be just on bread on its own with some pickles, or it can go over some Black Forest ham.
Definitely get the butter beer. It's very good, creamy, warm. I think that it's just a really great way to support, a local foundation and keeping Indianapolis's history alive while also introducing new traditions.
The things that I turn are all unique, and they're meant to be gifts, special, unique gifts for an individual or for them to give away. We use a lot of Indiana woods. But we also have some international woods from South America or Africa that we bring in. And the wood turners in Germany would like to do a variety of different styles so that each gift that someone's giving out is both unique in the wood but also in the style of what that gift is.
I just love the craftsmanship, don't you? So cool. Hey, the weather is cool out there for your Thanksgiving Day, but it's not just Thanksgiving Day. It feels like it's a whole weekend, right? Well, speaking of the weekend, we've got a winter system on the way, and I think we're cold enough to at least start with some heavy snow. How much could accumulate before we switch to rain? We'll talk about it.